The project is called Chopped. This film is a horror comedy film. It's short. It's only about 13 pages long. And it is about a girl named Eliza who's helping clean out her grandma's house after her grandma's been moved into a retirement home. As the pizza guy comes, it turns out to be one of her childhood friends. They start to remember something morbid that happened when they were kids. The newspapers were calling the assailant Chop Mancini, and he was never caught. Little does she know that Chop Mancini is coming back to get her all these years later. Back in January, when I was still with Crescent Skull Cinema, I applied for a grant to do a film. While I was on set for this film that got postponed and indefinitely canceled a few weeks ago, I got an email that said, sorry for the delay. We would like to award you this grant. I am about to have my meeting with Ronnie from Runway Renegades in regards to the grant to make the film. So we had our meeting today, and she just talked a little bit more about different opportunities for me to provide my service for at-risk youth in their artistic pursuits. We talked about my project a bit, as well as the artistic community in Spokane, as well as the future of what this grant could afford me in my career as a creative. And I bought Kit Kats at the food store. Hey kitty girl, it's your world. I have hired a bunch of recent film grads from Eastern Washington University that they all have nice equipment, they all have a lot of experience. I've worked on films with all of them, and they're all great to have around. I actually walked through with my cameraman, Evan, through my house on Saturday, and we mapped out where all of the shots were going to be for our more challenging day with a lot of combat scenes. I put out the casting call a week ago, and I got 3 auditions, all for the same character. And I definitely needed more, so they've been extended for another week. I have now got my casting call out through a second talent agency other than my own. And we will finish casting on Friday, I hope. I'm pretty pleased with a couple of the auditions I've gotten so far. I'm about to have my read-through with the 2 actors, and I got a little bit lost on the way here. There's a very good chance that this one is gonna photobomb our set, because he or she likes to visit my house quite frequently. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, because I didn't think it's very polite to check.